The Kurds may be the world's largest ethnic group without a state. They suffered war and brutality for most of the 20th century. But there was always music. Back in the 50s and 60s, Hassan Zirak traveled on foot between Iraq and Iran, singing for devastated populations. He was illiterate, but they say he wrote 1,000 songs. His music helped keep Kurdish culture alive. That culture was at risk because Kurds are Kurds, and they call the borderlands between Iran, Iraq, Syria, and Turkey their ancestral home. These states are not kind to minorities, and they brutalized the roughly 30 million Kurds for most of the 20th century. Today, Zirak is still a god in northern Iraq, but everything else has changed. It's been more than a decade since the US invasion, and life is chaos for most Iraqis. But for most Kurds, things have never been better. Their nemesis is gone.
He has been toppled.
And they have oil. There's new money, new hopes, new pop stars. I came to northern Iraq to see what a decade of prosperity has done to a century of protest music. Iraj is a Kurd from Iran, a semi-legal migrant amongst his own people. He sells sweets from a cart and has a glorious voice that's famous throughout the bazaar. Helilov is Kurdistan's biggest pop star. She's a refugee who just returned from Finland and shocked the conservative region with her one, and so far only, music video. Together, they're opposite sides of the new Kurdistan.
بچه کرمانشاه اصلا فکرشو نمی‌کردم که یه زمانی اینطور بشه من بیام 4-5 سال تو سلیمانیه بمونم بیام برم کار کنم بلافاصله بعد اینکه شروع میشه گاز رو میبرم تو بازار که شروع کنم کار اون بازار یه زمان اینقدر خوب بود 3 روز جلو برف و بارون چت میزدم رو گاری تا 4 صبح کار میکنم.
Iraj is one of thousands of migrant workers pouring into Kurdistan looking for work. He's a Kurd, but he's from the wrong side of the border. So every 2 weeks for the past 5 years, Iraj travels back to Iran and re-enters on a tourist visa. And the bazaar's in shambles. The Kurds built an oil pipeline straight to Turkey, bypassing Baghdad and making millions for foreign investors and connected Kurds. As punishment, Baghdad stopped paying the Kurds their share of national revenues. Kurdish leaders in turn stopped paying their state workers, and everyone in the bazaar is feeling the effect.
میگه تو بانک‌ها پول نیستش. خب حقوق نمیدن به مردم. یعنی نکنه این موقعیت طول بکشه چندین ماه. اینو فعلا بلکن من شیرین نگیرم چی میشه؟ خب برای 3 روز 4 روز تو ایران اگرم کار گیرد بیاد نه اون کار کنی تا پول یه روز اینجا رو در بیاری. خب اینجا بهتره. باید از این مورد استفاده کنی.
قبلا وقتی برمیگشتم از سر کار انقدر خوشحال بودم همه رو میفروختم آواز میخونم اما الان میگم به خاطر اینکه مثلا تو فکر نرم میخونم
Excuse me, can I take a picture with you?
Sure.
Please.
Of course. We have flash, please.
Everyone knows her, everyone wants to see her, or everyone wants to take a picture of her. Everyone's talking about Heli Love.
And so you finally got a picture with Heli Love.
Oh, I love that, man. I love that.
Heli Love's debut video made her the biggest pop star in a place she's never lived. In 3 days, she'll play her first concert in Kurdistan.
Everybody right last night. My mom, producer Gwen from the United States, my dancers from Finland, my friends from Finland. It's just...
Heli grew up a refugee in Finland and tried to make it in the US before returning to her parents' homeland. The video looks like your average post-MIA pop joint, but in Kurdistan, it's revolutionary. Women just don't do this stuff.
گۆرانێک ئەوەی باس کراوە دەڵێن گۆرانێکت باشە ئاوازەکەی وەکم جۆرێک پرۆفیشناڵە مەسەلەن بەڵام جلکێک تۆ جلکێکی باش نینە وەچین.
اوكي ئەوە هەموو ئەوەکی ستایلی خۆ هەیە ئەوە ستایلی منە منوێت ئەس ئینتەرناشنال بم و هەکە منوێت ئەس ئینتەرناشنال بم وێت شۆلێت ئینتەرناشنال بکەم.
The video was a hit,
Oh my God, you cameras!
but religious extremists made death threats. Others said she was appropriating Kurdish culture for profit. Heli went into hiding.
When the whole video, when it dropped and the whole thing exploded, I really wanted to go under my bed and never come out. It was such a... It was very scary.
But she's back now, and no one's sure how this first performance will go or who it will attract. Heli will perform her song for thousands as part of the Kurdish New Year celebration Nowruz. Nowruz is also a big shopping day, which is good news for the guys back in the bazaar who haven't had much of that lately.
آخر روز وقت تقریبا غروب میشه گاریمو میارم رو پایین پیش چایخونه آرش اونجا میشینیم چای میخوریم سیگار میکشیم صحبت میکنیم خب همون بچه ایرانیم مگرم حسشو داشتم حالشو داشتم زیاد خسته نبودم یکی دو تا آهنگ واسه بچه ها میخونم که اونا هم شاد بشن
شاو کالیان مگیری لیو آلی خوام مگیری هیدن یرم بوت بینن شدو گورا و هوری ویدن یرم بوت بینن شدو گورا و هوری.
After hanging with Iraj for weeks, he gave us another reason for coming to Kurdistan. He was looking for his wife and 2 young daughters. They left him and came here after a tough time in Tehran.
با مثلا یه چیزی میاد تو فکرم یه لحظه ناراحت میشم میگم از سر درش کن یه چیزی برای خودت بخون یا آهنگایی دارم خودم خیلی دوستش دارم اونا رو برای خودم آروم آروم میخونم بعضی وقتا مثلا بوده مشتری اومده سوال کرد بابا این چند افتاده یادم بابا دارم کاسه میکنم ببخشید.
It's the day before the show, and Kurdistan's constant power outages are just one of Heli's problems.
Oh, so typical Kurdistan. Chick, chick, boom! 5, 6, 7, 8. Chick, chick, boom! Chick, chick, boom! Chick, chick, boom! 5, 6, 7, 8. Chick, chick, boom! Chick, chick. Chick, chick, boom! Chick, chick, boom! Chick, chick, boom! 5, 6, 7, 8. Chick, chick, boom!
On top of the regular pop star troubles, Heli has history to contend with.
The State Department accused Iraq of engaging in chemical warfare against its minority population of Kurds.
Thousands of civilians were gassed in Halabja in '88, the same year Heli was born. Her family escaped Saddam's genocide. The Kurds who stayed behind fought back and built a conservative, insular society just to survive. Things are opening up now, but a recent returnee using the old images to represent Kurdistan abroad presents its own problems.
I don't think I could have done it if I would have grown up in Kurdistan. Even when I was doing the music video, people told me, oh no, what are you doing? Kurdistan is not ready for this. Don't wear this, don't do that, don't do this. I said, no, I know Kurdistan is ready for this. It's time.
Iraj and Heli live in very different Kurdistans, but they're here for the same reasons. A new start, big dreams, and they're joined by thousands who are repopulating a land defined by exodus.
اینا بمباران شدن، شیمیایی شدن، هیچ کیو نداشتن، فراری شدن اومدن. خب وظیفه بود بیا 2 تا 3 تا خانواده بهت بری اون تو، بیا این غذا، این پتو، حتی یه تیکه نون هم نداشتن بخورن. بذار همه پولدار بشن، همه داشته باشن. خوبه وقتی پول باشه، وقتی امکانات باشه، بهترین ماشین باشه، چی باشه، اون از هر طریقی به دست آورده من کاری ندارم. یه روزی منم اونو میگیرم. اگه نه این برام مهمه که مثلا به اون زن و بچه برسم. نرسیدم اسب 2 سوار شو برو.
In typical Kurdistan fashion, Heli, her entourage, and her 6 hired bodyguards had to walk through the crowd to get to the artist area.
We don't have a Kurdish international pop artist. Why? It's not because we're not good enough, but we just don't have the courage. I have a very strong future for Kurdistan. I know it's going to be a really amazing place, and it feels home, because I am home.
سال خودمون شمسی 93 داره شروع میشه. در حال بازم تنها هستم مثل این 4-5 سال. اما دوست دارم یه جوری خدا کمک کنه سال بعدش پیش زن و بچه‌م باشم، با اونا سال تحویل بشه و دیگه زندگیم عالی میشه اگه بشه.
Kurdistan has changed. The old musicians are gone. The new ones, like Heli and Iraj, are still trying to find their way. But no matter how much oil you export or views you get or sweets you sell, when you need to express true sorrow, only one singer will do.
خدا روح حسن زیرک رو شاد کنه. بدبختی و مصیبت ها کشیده شده اون عجوبه. دارم به اون آهنگ به زن سابقم ندا میدم، میگم به فکر من باش، مادام همین که من به فکر تو هم.
عزیزکم تو یادم کن، هرچند لولاتی غریبم. عزیزکم تو یادم کن، عشقم دیان لا دور و دیاره رنجان سر دائها